Welcome to Smoky Goodness. Today we're going to try to fight this wind and this weird lighting situation I've got with the rapidly moving scud overcast type clouds we've got screaming by. You can hear the wind, I don't think you can hear me. Hey, today we're going to make a Neapolitan meatloaf. Neapolitan ice cream is, if you don't know, 3 flavors in one box. We're going to do 3 flavors in one meatloaf. We'll be doing ground beef, of course, ground pork, of course, ground bison, for me, of course. And we're going to separate the layers. I'm going to do these horizontally. There are 2 ways you can do this. You can do them vertically like you would find in a box of Neapolitan ice cream, or you can do them vertically like I'm going to do them, because I'm going to lay some provolone cheese in between each layer. This is going to give a whole new meaning to layers of flavor. It's going to be good. So let's take the tour. Stick around, Herb. You know, I may have to set the ISO on my other camera to automatic. Something I never do, but just might have to do it. The sun is ducking in and out of these clouds. Well, actually, the sun's doing the same thing the sun's done for millions of years. It's not changed at all. These clouds are ducking in front of the sun, causing really weird fluctuations in light. So, guess I'm gonna. If the video looks kind of funky, that's why I had to set the ISO to automatic. I think I've got everything else set up pretty well, though. So, time to get started. Well, if I can keep this wind from blowing really strongly and drowning me out for the next few minutes or few seconds, we'll take the tour. Starting off here with that is 3 glass mixing bowls. I'm going for layers of flavor. I'm going to mix each layer of flavor individually. I want 3 distinct layers. Here comes the wind again. So that's why I have 3 mixing bowls. And I've got a pepper, got an onion. We've got some provolone cheese. Over here, the stars of our show, ground beef. Back there is ground pork. And that is ground bison, Neapolitan meatloaf. Also got some shrooms, salt and pepper, and there's probably a few things I'm forgetting, but I want to get this going right away. Oh yeah, there's a turkey baster. I'm going to be pulling off, you know, I know I'm kind of defeating the purpose with a bison here, which is very lean and very healthy. Ground pork and ground beef aren't so lean and healthy. The ground bison is going to be on the bottom, so it's going to catch all that rendered off fat and juice and everything. Hey, live a little. Alright, the wind is howling. Let's get started. We're going to get these vegetables cut up, the onion and the pepper here. I'll spare you the, you know, the slicing oldie vegetables, because you all know how to do that. So, we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Okay, as you can see, I've got all the vegetables cut up. It's an onion, a red bell pepper, really sweet red bell pepper, a bunch of mushrooms, and because the wind is just wreaking havoc out here, I cover everything loosely just to keep, you know, whatever's in these trees out of our dinner. So, alright, grab some bison. We're going to start with the bison. And during the tour, I forgot to mention, I'm also going to be using some panko breadcrumbs. See that? And I've got 3 eggs here. Just like that. Start with an egg. A little salt. A bit of fresh ground pepper. Cut through where the meat is. Alright. Okay, we've got the bison. I'm going to add a few of the veggies that I just cut up. About a handful. That ought to do. Try to bind everything together. These really great panko breadcrumbs. I love this stuff. Of course, what we're going to do here, hands are clean. See, I can prove it. Hand sanitizer. See that? I use it a lot out here. But anyway, gotta get in there, mix everything together. This is going to be our first layer. And it's kind of a wet layer, so But don't worry, it'll all come together. It'll all come together very, very well. All right, we're going to continue this process with the remaining 3 meats, and we're going to assemble the loaf here in just a minute. Since there is 2 pounds of ground beef, we're using this big bowl. A lot of veggies here. Or go ahead, breadcrumbs. I love a good, powerful, strong thunderstorm. Wind, rain, hail, lightning. I don't like it when I'm out here though. Get everything incorporated. Okay. Okay, we're going to use this 3rd bowl as is. Veggies are already in it. Add an egg. I seriously think the wind is trying to blow all these spices away from me out here. Okay, I have a lot of room to work with here, so I have to be very stealthy, very careful. That's Stubbs charcoal again. Kind of ashy, but the reason it's ashy is because it's all natural. A baking pan. This is going to take some dexterity because this wind is really blowing out. So we're going to start with the bison. Just going to make a little layer of flavor here. Just put everything together. Doesn't have to be perfect. Shut up, dog. Alright, and then more layers of flavor. Provolone cheese. Kind of what separates each and every layer. Say you've got somebody who doesn't like pork or doesn't eat bison. It's a really good way to keep them separated. That way, everybody's happy. Right. And on top of that goes the ground pork, second layer. Wanna smooth it out. Don't worry about how weird it looks right now. We've got, like I said, 2.5 pounds of ground beef. It's going to shroud everything here. I'd like to shroud this wind. Alright, how about some more cheese? Shut up, dog. Okay. Ground beef. Alright, I'm just going to form this. I'm going to try and go around it. So we're just going to spread her all out a little bit. Fill the pan. Spread it all out, make it look nice. Down into the corners of the pan. Last but not least, what would a meatloaf be without ketchup? It wouldn't be a meatloaf at all. All right. Let's get it on the grill. Let's get this going. Okay. Get over here, opposite the hot coals. We're going in direct with it. And we're going to want about 350 degrees for 45 minutes to possibly an hour. I know this wind is going to be a huge factor in that, so keep an eye on it. I'll let you know how it goes. Stick around, Herb. I think we're about halfway through this. I want to do this quickly because of this wind. Halfway through. Spin this pan around a little bit. Yeah, here comes the wind. You knew it was going to happen, right? Alrighty. Okay, we've got a ways to go here, so. Yeah. I just checked the internal temperature of our meatloaf. It's finally starting to get to about 150. We want a 160 temperature, so I'm going to keep an eye on this. Probably not going to do a money shot out here because this wind is just howling from time to time. I mean, the gust's got to be at least 45 miles an hour. It's a cool breeze. Don't want that. So no money shot inside, probably, or no money shot out here. Probably inside. I don't know. Anyway, you know what I mean? It's going to be good, though. Stick around, Herb. It smells great. Need 10 more degrees internal temperature. Be good. Okay, I don't know if you can tell or not, but we are kind of up on a hill. The neighbor's backyard slopes. Well, we can't tell, but my backyard slopes. And what's happening is, in this kind of wind, which is from the west, but between the two houses it's swirling really badly. What happens is when the wind blows this hard, it's coming up this hill, and it is driving all of that cold air into my bottom vent. And I've played around with this thing long enough in the wind to know that no amount of adjusting that bottom vent is going to save it from having all that wind pour in there. This is getting done. It's just so far taking twice as long. It's all because of the wind. Whoa! Smoky goodness Neapolitan meatloaf. Like I said before, or maybe I didn't say, it's not Neapolitan in terms of it being a recipe from Naples. It's more Neapolitan in terms of it resembling the way Neapolitan ice cream is constructed. And what is this? Garlic bread?
Yes.
Oh yeah, some rice back there and
soup.
Real quick, I'm going to take one for the team here. Excuse my fingers. Ha 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 ha. See? Mm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's got that smoky good flavor.
Stick around, Herb.
Wow, this is the coolest